Hello, viewers, and welcome to today's discussion. Today, I want us to discuss the saga that is unfolding between the IEBC and the DCI. And today, I want to pose a question: Is Chebukati working for Ruto? What do you think? Comment and tell me below at the comment section as we continue with this discussion. To start with, today I'm going to look at about 6 things that point towards Chebukati working with Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. But first, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and tap the notification button so that you get to be among the first people to watch our next video. Number one, on the things that I think point towards Chebukati working with the Deputy President is Ruto is always coming to Chebukati and IEBC's defense. Each time there has been any questions about IEBC and their ill preparedness, the first person to come to their defense has always been Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza Alliance. He is so aggressive in his defense for IEBC that you might be mistaken to think he is the chairman. And that, to me, I think is suspect. Number two, Ruto's insistence of the electronic voting without manual backup. We all know that any technology could have glitches, and it happens at the times when you least expect it to. So the most prudent thing to do is to have a backup plan to the technology in use. And in most cases, it's a manual backup plan. It was therefore a shock to many when IEBC and Kenya Kwanza kept insisting on a fully electronic voter register without manual backup. Why would anyone do that? What if the electronic voter register fails? Despite the law clearly stating that there should be a manual backup, IEBC is against this. This is one of the red flags pointing to some sinister motive. Number 3, the Venezuelan trio and the IEBC stickers. We have all heard of this saga that's unfolding before our eyes between the DCI and the IEBC. Apparently, the IEBC at first kept insisting that the trio were their employees. But when DCI came out with a very lengthy statement proving Chebukati's sentiments to be wrong, the IEBC has gone quiet. It begs several questions. Why IEBC would send very sensitive election material into the country with an individual, with no one from IEBC to receive them at the airport. Furthermore, the Venezuelan arrested admitted not to be in any contact with anyone from IEBC and that his trip was arranged and paid for by a Mr. Abdullahi Abdi Mohammed. Mr. Mohammed Abdullahi Abdi is a very shadowy character that Kenyans know little about. The stickers are a very sensitive component of the election, I'm told, and that with the right equipment, one only needs to scan the various stickers which contain a barcode and are unique to some polling stations, and the said person is able to manipulate the said results directly into the IEBC servers. Number 4 on the list is Abdullahi Abdi Mohammed himself. This shadowy guy is a guy who like operating under the radar, but seemingly the guy's run has been brought to a halt. He has previously been part of the cartel that imported sugar laced with mercury, and surprisingly has previously worked for the former IEBC chair Isaac Hassan. And it gets better. He currently has an office in a building owned by Johnston Mudhama, the current UDA chairman. And this to me is very, very sinister. I don't know if you're thinking what I'm thinking, but please share your comments again down below. And at this point, viewers, I would love to ask those of you who are watching this episode and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And for those of you who are already my subscribers, I want to thank you so much. In just 2 weeks, we are almost at 200 subscribers. We are at 190 currently. And please, guys, let's get to 300 this week. I can't do this alone. I need you. And I'm so grateful for you guys who have already subscribed. Thank you. They say silence is louder than words. IEBC silence after the DCI expose is our number 5 point. They say silence speaks louder than words, and perhaps Chebukati's biggest mistake was in rushing to own the Venezuelans and the materials they were carrying. After the DCI called his bluff, he now cannot explain so many questions Kenyans have about the way he is running that commission. He now owes the country a lot of explanation on so many issues that I don't think he has answers to. I wouldn't want to be in Chebukati's position at the moment. Number 6, and I saved best for last, is Ruto's response after the Venezuelans were arrested. Ruto held a rally over the weekend where he launched a scathing attack to the DCI and Kinoti in general. Here is that clip of the Deputy President angry at the DCI Director, Mr. Kinoti.
Tunataka tumwambie ule mtu wa sinema mingi anaitwa nani ule mtu? Ule sijui anaitwa DCI, ule anaitwa nini? Ule mtu anaitwa Kinoti. Awache ujinga. Huyo bwana Kiboti awache ujinga. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Huyo Kinoti hakuna kitu amefanya kwa hii Kenya ya kisiasa. Yeye ni mtu ya sinema. Anaendesha makesi kwa magazeti. Anatuandikia barua, sijui barua ya kilomita ngapi. Mr. Kinoti, please save your time. Stop writing to us long letters. Leave matters of elections to IEBC. You have no business in IEBC. You have failed as DCI. We don't want you to fail our elections.
There you have it. You've seen it. What do you think? Tell me your thoughts of that clip. Thank you. A visibly angry Ruto seemed so rattled and could not hide his frustration for what the DCI did. To me, this was a man frustrated because the DCI nipped his plans in the bud, because he was so angry and frustrated that he called Mr. Kinoti names. He called him Mjinga and Mpumbavu in a rally, and he could not hide his anger. Why was he angry like that? Is it because mjinga akierevuka mwerevu huwa mashakani? I don't know. I think we are only starting to see a tip of a very huge iceberg, and that by the end of this saga, Chebukati will be exposed for the fraud that he is. The raid at the DP's former office is just but the beginning of a series of many other raids to come, from my thinking. Pull up your chairs, get the popcorns, because the movie is just starting, guys, and we will be right here to bring it to you like it is. What do you think? Tell me at the comment section. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Engage me and tell me anything. And lastly, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button. See you next time in our next video. Thank you so much.